What is up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we've got another the Winged Dragon of Ra card. I actually didn't know that we were gonna get any more because we got like that whole volley of Ra support like a while ago revealed. There's like multiple, I think, spells, traps. They're all like search cards that essentially just make like summoning the Winged Dragon of Ra like way more consistent. And this card is supposed to be the finishing kick in the nuts. Because this card is actually nasty. I read it once, but we'll go through it again real quick. So, right here we have God Blaze Cannon. This, I believe, is the card that we saw a couple days ago get revealed as like technically it was almost like a Blaze Accelerator card based on the translation, I think. Just because it's like Blaze Cannon, like Blaze Accelerator. I'm not sure if it'll actually translate to actually working with the volcanic support, but we'll have to see on that. We'll have to see official translations. But for today, we have a quick play spell. It's choose one, the Winged Dragon of Ra you control, and it gains these effects until the end of the turn. And this card's activation and effect cannot be negated. It's also not once per turn. Which doesn't, I guess, really matter. Maybe very specific situations because it is a quick effect. You could like activate if your opponent has something that's like, I don't know, some kind of floodgate or something that they can, whatever. Okay, this card can't be negated, but what if they go like, I don't even know. I have no idea, but maybe specific situations. I'm just throwing spitballs out there. First effect. Your Winged Dragon of Ra becomes unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Okay. So that makes the quick effect really nice because they could throw an effect at the Winged Dragon of Ra to disrupt him, and then you just immediately make him unaffected. Also, when an attack is declared involving this card, you contribute any number of other monsters that did not declare an attack this turn. This card gains attack equal to the tributed monster's combined original attack until the end of this turn. Now, this translation is a little bit generic. I'm assuming you can't tribute your opponent's stuff. It says tribute any monster that hasn't attacked. But I'm assuming it's just your own monsters. But still, like the Ra is already going to be at a decent stat line, most likely. Tribute all the rest of your monsters to then hopefully push him high enough where you can just one punch. That's the whole idea behind this card, very clearly. You're just trying to one punch them with a huge Ra that they can't stop. And the last effect, after damage calculation, if this card attacked, send all monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard. That is like the icing on the cake, because one thing that I and some other people may dislike about cards like this is you look at it and you're like, yeah, it's really strong, but if there is a situation where you cannot get enough damage for game, you may just be stuck, like just in a really tough spot. You only get these benefits till the end of the turn, and then you might just be a sitting duck for your opponent to just make a comeback play on the following turn. But you do get the benefit of this card. Even if you don't OTK, you do just send everything. You deal a ton of damage, and you're just like, lose every monster on your board. That's pretty nice. I mean, even into a board, I'm like literally thinking about if a deck has like sets up multiple negations, they can't like negate this. If they let you put the Ra on the board, you could like make the Ra unaffected, buff him up, as well as this card can't be negated, so they couldn't have even tried to negate this either. Then you just attack with Ra and then send their entire board to the grave, and so they have to have enough resources after that to really extend it anything substantial, and you may be able to just steal games just off of that. I mean, it's just powerful. I think this card is really what you're looking for. Ra, if you build a deck around Ra and the new support, it's not going to be some crazy control strategy. It's pretty much get Ra on the board, try to kill them immediately, but if you can't, this is a nice, backup option, just being able to send everything your opponent controls to the grave. So overall, I think it's good. Like I don't know. I think for what you're expecting, obviously, like the Winged Dragon of Ra decks are not going to be meta anytime soon. But for what you're expecting, it's a Egyptian god card with its own archetype. They have to be normal summon. They've been power crept. Even as far as boss monsters, they're not that crazy. But I think for a one card like solid like quick play, and I believe it's searchable because I think the search card search that we got revealed earlier searches any card that has the Winged Dragon of Ra in its card text, which this card does. So yeah, I think this card is nice. I think this is really nice for what the deck wants to do. So, of course, guys, as always, let me know your thoughts down below on this card. If you think I missed any specific applications, throw it down below in the comments. And subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to stay up to date on all Yu-Gi-Oh! News in the future. So, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.